What is up, guys? Welcome back to another UFC video. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the upcoming bantamweight title bout between Chito Vera and Sean O'Malley in their rematch. Of course, we all know in their first fight, Chito Vera kicked Sean's nerve on the side of his calf and he got a dead leg because of it. And eventually Chito Vera found his way on top, and because Sean couldn't get up because of his calf being completely destroyed, the nerve endings in it, Chito Vera got a TKO. Now, a lot has unfolded since their last bout, and Sean O'Malley is now the champion. Of course, Chito Vera, #1 contender, but of course it's just because they want to give Sean the opportunity to avenge his loss. I don't really have a problem with it because it should be a fun fight. But the topic of today's video is going to be how Chito Vera can beat Sean O'Malley but won't. Now look, if I was Chito Vera's coach, there would be a very specific game plan that I would put in place to beat Sean O'Malley. But before I get into that, Chito Vera is one of the most durable fighters on the roster. This man has never been knocked out and never been knocked down. He has an absolute iron chin, and people don't really give him credit for how good his chin is because he's pretty defensively sound. Like a lot of the guys that get a lot of credit for their chins being good, Max Holloway, Nate Diaz, just for example, it's because they get hit a good amount and people see the chin on display. Chito Vera doesn't really get hit a ton, and even when he does, it's like he literally just walks through it and eats it like it's a piece of candy. Now, Sean O'Malley is a much more talented fighter, footwork on point, in my opinion, top 3 to top 5 strikers in the UFC right now. He is absolutely disgusting in every single facet of striking. Everybody knows how good Sean O'Malley is on the feet. But if I was Chito Vera's coach and I wanted to give my fighter the opportunity to win a title, I'm going to put this game plan into place. Now, Chito has lost some fights, but he has never taken real damage like I mentioned. I mean, he lost to guys like Aldo, Song Yadong. Corey Sandhagen was landing flush flying knees on the chin that would put out basically any human that would eat that in that division. And Chito Vera just walked through it, kept going, didn't even care. Maybe took a step back, shook it off, kept going. Insanity. If Corey Sandhagen hit me with one of those knees, I'm going to be in the hospital for a month with a concussion. And even in the fight he had with Rob Font, I know Rob Font isn't a super heavy hitter, but Rob Font was putting a lot of volume on him and popping him in the face with a lot of jabs and really good, clean, straight shots. Vera never got cut, never got bruised, never even had a black eye. I don't understand how this man doesn't take damage. He is super genetically gifted by not being really affected by a lot of the shots that are coming his way. Now, back to me being Chito's coach. You want to win a belt, Chito? You're going to have to put your fucking chin on the goddamn line. Forget about your brain health. Forget about CTE. Forget about having a clean tit-for-tat battle where you're kickboxing. Because that's how Chito tries to fight. He's trying to go out there like a technician and, kick at range and land some good punches and shit here and there. But you are not going to be able to outpoint Sean O'Malley. Not going to happen. I don't think anybody in that division, except for Marab, if he can gas out Sean, will be able to outpoint Sean O'Malley, especially in a striking match. Pretty simple, in my opinion, what Chito Vera should do. Bite down on the fucking mouthpiece, put all your ego to the side, realize that you are not as good of a fighter as Sean O'Malley, and realize that you can walk through anything that comes your way. Now, I know Sean O'Malley has good power for a bantamweight, but when I see Chito eating these shots and not even getting cut or rocked, I don't have any reason to think that he shouldn't be able to walk through Sean O'Malley's kicks, the front kick, the straight shots down the middle. And if Chito Vera were to just fucking forget about kickboxing, stop even trying to be technical, just work on your cardio, work on your strength, get strong, and just fucking physicality on point before this fight. And when you get into the cage, I want you to look at this man, Sean O'Malley, in the face, walk him down, eat the fucking shots on the chin. Don't stand at range and try to go tit for tat. Don't even try and exchange. Just walk him down, eat everything he's throwing at you. Eventually, you're going to get him backed up against the cage. Now, Chito Vera is decent when it comes to his fight IQ. With the guys that like to move in and out a lot, Dominic Cruz, Sean O'Malley, the way to catch them with a KO shot is to get them while they're angling off, like he did to Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz, I believe, took an L step off to the right, and Chito caught him with a left kick on that side. Dominic Cruz is right, Chito's left kick, of course. But Chito does have decent power for a bantamweight. So if I was Chito, I'm walking Sean O'Malley down. I'm going to kick him in the legs as hard as I can. Maybe he can get lucky again and hit that nerve. And that happened in Sean O'Malley's first or second fight in the UFC as well. So he does have ankle issues on that leg. So I would kick the fuck out of that leg, eat all the shots coming my way, all the punches, all the kicks on the chin, and then eventually just fucking slug it out in the pocket. I don't think Sean O'Malley is super gritty. He showed really good resilience in the Peter Yan fight, but I think that if Chito Vera goes in there like a rabid dog and just tries to brutalize him, put the chin on the platter, don't give a fuck about taking damage, and just walk him down, kick his fucking leg as hard as you can, and then just give him fucking body shots as hard as possible, kind of like how Rodtang did to Jonathan Haggerty, and then just put him down. You don't have to out-technical Sean O'Malley, and it simply isn't going to happen. But when you take no damage and you can take flush flying knees from Corey Sandhagen, I believe that you can walk down Sean O'Malley and take his shots as well. And Sean O'Malley's just going to start unloading the tank on him, and maybe he'll gas out a little bit. And if Chito can have his cardio on point, keep a heavy pace, similar to Merab, but with striking and pressure against the fence, not really grappling, and 50,000 single legs every fight, he has a chance. But Chito Vera, I don't know why he tries to be technical because he has such a good chin, but I think he's going to go in there, try and outpoint O'Malley, try and maybe just land a lucky overhand or something like that, a power shot, and he won't have success, and he'll lose a unanimous decision, probably 50-45. But if he were to take the game plan that I just put in place, it's not even super, complex or anything like that. Kick his leg as hard as you fucking can, have insane cardio, have insane strength and physicality, and then bite down on the mouthpiece, take all the shots on the chin because you take no damage, you won't get knocked out, and then eventually just fucking fire heavy body shots onto Sean O'Malley's skinny, frail frame, and that could probably break him. I don't think Sean O'Malley really wants to go to the deep waters. He has a lot of money, pretty easy life for the most part, always walking around in like a mink jacket. So I think if Chito Vera can drag him into the deep end and make it a disgusting, dirty, sweaty fight, a brawl, holding him up against the cage, unloading big body shots, and just constantly staying in Sean O'Malley's face and not trying to stay at range, have a kickboxing fight, make it an absolute war, that's how Chito Vera can beat Sean O'Malley. But like I said, I think that he will not use that strategy because I think he's going to just try and outpoint Sean O'Malley or land a knockout shot instead of just barging forward and trucking him down and just unloading heavy low kicks, body shots, and eventually finding a TKO on the frail O'Malley. I think that O'Malley will be able to have good footwork. Chito Vera not going to impose his will to the best of his ability, and Sean O'Malley will probably get a unanimous decision just because Chito won't follow that type of game plan. Because it does come with a lot of pain, let's be honest, but Chito's not getting knocked out. So if you want to win a belt in your life, this is your chance. Of course, next week, I will have to make a full card prediction video, including the main event. But if I knew for a fact Chito would execute this type of game plan, I'd probably pick him. But, of course, I'll have to look into everything. But as it stands now, Sean O'Malley is probably going to get it done. I'll go into more detail about his side of the fight and everything like that in the full card prediction video. But I just wanted to touch on that because it was just eating me up thinking about how Chito could beat Sean, but he just simply won't. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and like, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.